You don't have to worry about that because you won't be here. But you don't want your family here for that. You don't want them there. All right? Let no one in any way deceive you, for it will not come unless the apostasy comes first. The catching away comes first. And the man of lawlessness, that's the Antichrist, is revealed, the son of destruction, who opposes and exalts himself above every so-called God or object of worship, so that he takes his seat in the temple of God in Jerusalem. At those, remember where we were in when Pastor Prince preaches right there? That's where he's going to take over. Right there on those steps. Oh, God, it's amazing. Watch this. Displaying himself as being God. All right, y'all get that? Now, I'm just going to read it to you. Let's read it. Can I read it in the, I'll read it in the Amplified. Now, we'll pick up here next Sunday. All right, okay, because I can't. I'm supposed to be done right now. But are y'all glad you came today? Yeah. Let me just show you what the Bible says about protection, written by David in the Psalms. It's Psalm 91. 91, look at just verse 1. Say the psalm it is, 91, 1. What does that mean? 911. Here's your help in these days. In the first verse is powerful. Now, it would take me a few weeks to cover the whole psalm. So let's just read it, and then we'll come back next week and we'll start dissecting this. Do y'all mind that? Because it tells you all the destruction that you get saved from. Here we go, right here. Ready? He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High, El Elyon, shall remain stable and fixed under the shadow of the Almighty. That's Shaddai. 2 names of God so far. Whose power no foe can withstand. So already in this passage, 911, we find out the person who dwells, that word dwells is, in the Hebrew, it means to sit, to rest. Yeshab. It means to sit and rest. He who rests in the secret place of El Elyon shall abide under the shadow. Y'all can't see it from here, but Pastor, come here. Up here, you see my shadow? The Bible says, he who dwells in the, put the verse up there for me. Verse 1, in order to be under my shadow, what do you have to be? Close. Closeness. He who dwells, turn around so you can read it. He who dwells in this, oh, it's back there too, I'm sorry. He who dwells, he who sits and rests in the secret place. This is a secret for every person. Whoever lives in this secret place of El Elyon, again I got to break all this down, shall remain stable and fixed in the shadow of the Almighty. He who lives in the secret place will remain close in the shadow of Shaddai, whose power no foe can withstand. Nothing can hurt you in that secret place. Watch what it says. Let's just read on. Verse 2. We already read 2 names of God. In the first 2 verses, 4 names of God show up. Watch this. I will say of Jehovah. That right there, if you read it in the Old King James, it's all caps. Jehovah. Yud-He, Vav-He in the Hebrew.